Grand Rising, everyone. This is Goddess Vicky from the Phoenix Holistic Shop, and I'm going to be doing your reading for February 3rd until February 9th, 2020. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using two separate card decks here. I'm going to be using the Work Your Light and the Moonology Oracle card deck. And what I'm going to do is just to pull up a general reading for the moment, for the week, to pretty much pick up whatever energies we're feeling right now during the retrograde shadow period that has officially started today. My cards are shooting out. Officially started today. Ooh. And pretty much we're going to see what Spirit has for us in order to help us to get through the shadow period that's going on right now. The shadow period is for this week and next week, guys, and then the retrograde actually starts on the 18th of February. So mark that on your calendar. You feel like you have to. Mercury retrograde is in charge of communications, in charge of travel, so you might be having a hard time traveling during this time, a hard time getting your messages through. But also during this time, I'm starting to notice that there's a common theme in the universal specter that right now is more or less a time to learn what works best with us, with our time, with our way we communicate, the way we travel, the way we move, and not just travel like physically travel in the 3D dimension, astrally travel, etc. like that. So, okay. So I went ahead and pulled 4 cards for each deck. So it must be 4 different messages. Again, one of these messages might pertain to you, multiple, all, none. This is a general reading, so this is for the general collective and what the general collective wants or needs to hear during this time. So not every message might resonate with you. One might, all might, but we'll figure it out. So the first message that I'm being told to pull, okay, is break the chain, astral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So what I'm seeing with this is Spirit is calling out and saying, well, really calling out saying, what are you doing to break your chain? There's a lot of people that are realizing that this lifetime is not their first, and they're also realizing that it's not your first lifetime. And when you go through repeated lifetimes, you might get scared because you might too start to see your past life selves and start to see what your past life can bring into fruition. And during this time especially, a lot of people are starting to realize that they have a lot of chains to break, a lot of astral curses, boundaries and stuff like that they have basically been tying onto. And Spirit is basically saying not only work through the chains, but work through your fears. Fears are usually linked to those chains that we build for ourselves. Those traumatic instances that we build for ourselves cause us fear in some type of way. It's part of traumatic express. And pretty much, so Spirit is saying to whoever this message is pertaining to, it is time for you to heal yourself. It is time to break the chains. It's time for you to no longer be bound to your past, but to use your past resourcefully to work through it to guide you to where you need to be. The next message I'm pulling up is Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? These are for my warriors out there. You're feeling a call. You're feeling a nudge. You're feeling a pull towards you. And the reason why you're feeling a pull is because you feel like you have something to fight for. You feel like you have something that is needed of you in this time, and you're unsure if you're strong enough to be able to defeat what's coming for you this week. Again, this is the shadow period, so a lot of things are going to be happening. It's like the ancestors. That means a lot of stuff in your past is about to come up. If you're a warrior, that means literally people are going to try you this week. They're going to try you. But at the end of the day, you're going to keep yourself in your warrior stance. That means you always use your mind first and then your actions later. And you will end up with a win-win forecast as your outcome for this week. So that's good. So a lot of people are being told to stand up, to fight for what's yours, to fight for what's right, because you know what you want in your life right now, and you should fight to get it. The third message is yes. Just say yes. So I'm seeing a opportunity of, I'm seeing an opportunity is coming ahead, literally. Prosperity lies ahead. An opportunity that's going to lead you to prosperity. And you're unsure this week if you're going to be able to make it happen, or if the pot of gold is as big as you think it is, or whatever the case may be. And basically the cards are saying that yes, that opportunity that comes this week, that opportunity that arises for you, say yes, because it's for you. It's here to prosper you for your life and what you need to build out there in the community and what you need to build out there in the universe. So this week, definitely, if you see opportunity to lies, that means there's literally going to be big chances this week. There's going to be chances for people that really want to take them, as long as you're willing to say yes and not say no. And for the last message of the week, crumbling. What are you clinging to? Is there something that you're clinging to this week? Something that you feel like is nagging at you a little bit, like you feel like you have to cling on to it. Basically, Spirit is saying that you don't need to cling on to everything. You might be clinging on to something because you're unsure of what's to come. You're unsure of why you might need that, or you're unsure of why you need to let that go. Well, the answer that you need is coming to you this week. And it's basically going to show you what you need to let go and why you need to let go of it. Because at the end of the day, sometimes we need to let go of certain things we may feel like are blessings, but not really blessings in our lives, in order to get the true blessings that we deserve for ourselves and for others. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you guys would like a reading of your own, I am going to be doing specials this week. Make sure you check my Instagram for my specials that I'm going to have for our tarot readings. But until then, make sure to check out my Instagram or my Twitter for more information, nip tips, products that we have coming out that I'm going to be having on the page soon. And until then, like always from my other channel, peace, love, and hair grease. Blessed be everybody.